Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cancer, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, like peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. Sorry, I'm just having a memory moment there about the beginning days of Reydiant Reality. It was really nice. Now, with that said, your key to the week this week is the Magician card, right? What are you ready to go for? What are you ready to absolutely let rip on so that you can create the best version of yourself within the scope of that thing, right? Whether this is yourself, whether it's your body, your mind, whether it's your business, like your work, you know, your relationship, whatever it is. This is a powerful week for you. And remember, when the Magician card shows up, your energy is at a peak, right? So as you step into this new year, it kind of fits as well, especially because we're heading towards the Cancer full moon, right? The first full moon of 2022 is going to be your full moon. Which is great, right? So what I will say to you is this: the Magician card is giving you power, right? It's highlighting the fact that you have all the power that you need. So what are you going to do with it? If somebody gave you a magic wand, what would you wave it to create? That's the first thing that I want to say to you. The second is, this is going to be a week where you are communicating loud and clear. People are receiving you very well. If you have the ear of the universe, the ear of the people, the ear of the public, let's say, what are you going to do with it, right? How you use that that knowledge, that wisdom that you have, but more importantly, your power, and how you communicate that to the world, it matters. It matters a lot, right? So use it wisely this week. Now, with that said, for those of you that are continued subbies, whether it's last year and beyond, or, you know, for some of you, I know it's right from the beginning and I love you for it. I send you so much love. Thank you for being here. For those of you that are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. For your actions and options this week, you've got the Three of Cups. Beautiful. This is reunions. This is you getting back to the core essence of who you are, right? This is a powerful week. I would say this to you as well. It looks like some of you are looking to reach out to old friends, old colleagues, people that you used to work with, maybe people you used to schmooze with. Single ones, those of you that are single, you know, this could be a great week for doing that. Why do I say that? The Three of Cups is about reunions, right? It's also about get-togethers. This is a week where you should celebrate yourself. And more importantly, this is a week for you to flaunt your magic, whatever it is, right? This is a week for you to tap deeply into who you are and find a way to express that for all that it is. The other thing is as well, because this is your actions and options, this is very good. Like, this is a really good week to start networking straight out of the gate. No waiting, right? Yes, it's 2022. Yes, it's going to be a much easier year. It's going to be a lot more harmonious, a lot more flowing. But don't be wasting no time, right? We ain't got time to sit around. Make it happen. Right? For your communications and conversations, you've got the Nine of Swords. So you've got this with the Magician card, right? And it's almost like there's a part of you that's kind of saying, well, you know, I feel strong, I feel powerful, but, you know, if I start doing that and I said, ain't got time for it. Ain't got time for it, right? Don't worry about what everybody else is doing or thinking about what you're doing. You don't have time for it. This is a time to push it, right? You got to get onto it and start doing what you need to do. Now, that being said, the Nine of Swords can sometimes see us up in our heads about stuff, right? Where we're really kind of like, ooh, you know, the worry or the anxiety really starts to kick into gear. And, you know, we've all been there, we all have it. But this week, the best piece of advice I can give you is, it's not about faking it till you make it. It's about doing it, right? I remember reading this meme just recently and it really hit me hard. It said, don't fake it till you make it, because that's trash advice, and it really is. Face it till you make it, right? So this week, you've got the power, you've got the gift of the gab, you've got the ability to do whatever it is that you need to do. So this Nine of Swords, even if you're feeling that you know, how are people going to receive me? Don't worry about that. That's not your stuff to deal with. Now, the other thing is as well, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this might be a time where you are literally thrust into a position of leadership and you just have to kind of get on with it. Maybe you're given more responsibility than you've had in a long while or ever. This could be one of those weeks where it's like, oh, you know, I'm now suddenly expected to perform at elite level and I don't know if I'm there yet. You don't have time for that, right? Do what you do and do it the way that you do it, okay? For those of you that are retired and no longer working, I'm missing someone. Business owners. For those of you that are business owners, this might be a week where if there's something or someone or some service that you're retiring or releasing or letting go of, don't let people question you. Like, I mean, they can ask the question for sure, but you don't have to answer, right? You don't have to answer to anybody. That's the beauty of owning a business. The only person that you have to answer to really is yourself. And, you know, your bottom line at the end of the day, especially if you're a one-man band, if you're, you know, if you employ people and you've got employees, obviously you need to think about them. So if there's any sort of sharp hairpin rights coming up, maybe give people a heads up. But outside of that, don't let people question you about what you remove or add to your business. When it comes to those of you that are retired or no longer working, this might be a time where it's almost like, I feel like a lot of you are saying, you know what, I think these skills are kind of going to waste. Or it might be a time where, you know, you've got that use it or lose it principle bouncing around your mind. It's always the case with everything in life, right? Use it or lose it. So if there is something that you know needs more juice or needs to be done something with, get into it, even if it's just for fun. For your love and relations, you've got the Magician card, right? So your partner, for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is wonderful, right? There's something going on here where you and your partner are getting back to equal footing. Maybe your earning brackets go back to what they were, you know, if they've done this over a period of time, it looks like this could be a week where it starts to become more even. It looks like this could also be a week where there's really good communication. There's a lot of laughter here. There's a lot of happiness, fun, joy. There's lots of really great banter coming back to your relationship. Not that you know, that you don't have it usually, but there's something here where the relationship is really going back up to what it used to be. Because it is the Magician card, it also suggests to me that your partner, something about their money, their resources, something about their work or their prospects is really, you know, it's heightening. And you've got the Magician as well, right, as your key to the week. So it's kind of like there's this true meeting of equals again, right? And I do feel like again seems to be the word that is operative in that sentence for those of you that are partnered. For those of you that are single, this looks like somebody that is at the height of their game, somebody that's either very well known in their field. Maybe this could be, they could be a bit of a celebrity in their field. This could be somebody that's really well known. It could be somebody that is, I don't know, I just get the sense that like if you're single, this could be a week where you are connecting with somebody that, you know, maybe you look at and you think, wow, you know, like, you know, there's definitely something that draws you to them. They're powerful, they're charismatic, and they have done very well for themselves. But you're no slouch, right? So it's, again, like this meeting of equals this week, which is nice. For your money and materials, you've got the Queen of Swords, right? So when it comes to finances, money and resources, this week you are having to, you know, now a Gemini person, Gemini woman specifically, might feature for some of you this week. Very possible. So you'll be having talks about, you could be having talks with a Gemini person about money, finances, resources, maybe about a financial opportunity of some sort. The Queen of Swords does suggest that you will have to show up for this, right? So you might find that this person wants to work with you, they want to, you know, collaborate with you or something, but you're having to really show up. You're not going to be able to kind of slouch. They're going to expect the A game from you, right? The results and the rewards could be great, but you are having to really show up. You're not going to be able to kind of just half-ass it or, you know, decide, you know, last minute that, oh, you know, maybe I want to change my direction or whatever. Like, whatever it is that you're doing or whoever it is that's offering this to you, they're about it and they're going to expect you to be about it as well. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this would be a really good week to look after your waterworks, specifically your kidneys, you know, and your entire urinary system. Renal system as well, should I say. That being said, I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice, but this would be a week to keep an eye on that aspect of self. And then when it comes to your home and environment, this might be a clash with neighbors. It might be a clash with somebody that lives in your locality. I hope that's not the case. I mean, because, you know, if you attack a Cancer's home, if you're feeling brave, attack a Cancer's home or their family. Like, good luck with that. You want to meet mama or papa bear, you poke that area for a Cancer. Not going to end well for you. All right, so this might be something like that, especially because you've got this Nine of Swords here, and it suggests that something about the area maybe is getting loud. I don't think it's necessarily affecting you besides the noise, but it will be interesting to see how it shows up. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Happy New Year to you. I truly hope you have a wonderful 2022. Take care, and I'll see you soon.